flexion. So I'm going to bring it all the way up. That's probably soft and feel with Amy's big guns. She's actually probably a little firmer because you're getting to the end of her ligamentous range and not so much being stopped by her bicep there. Okay, so Steven's probably a soft and feel. Hers is probably a little firmer. So I'm going to do flexion and extension of the elbow. The thing I need to remember is that there's also some pronation and supination there. So I want to be able to, what's that one? Pronation, supination, pronation, supination. I will frequently work it into my elbow flexion and extension. So I'm supinated, pronated, I'm supinated, pronated. I also need to really get the muscles, all the muscles to their full lengths. I need to do some elbow extension in full supination. Everybody straighten your arm out as far as you can. Now bend your wrist back. You feel all that tightness up through here and here. So to really get that full elbow extension, I need to do some elbow extension in full supination.
I have a question. Isn't that like a nerve glide thing that people do
It's
too?
a nerve lengthening thing too, yeah. So I need to do pronation, supination, pronation, supination, and this is something that gets neglected a lot. People, when they're ranging whole bodies, they'll frequently do their extension like this, and then the person will end up being limited and not being able to get out into this position. So I need to make sure whenever I do elbow extension, I also do some full. That doesn't mean I don't ever do it here. Might be perfectly fine to do it here. All right, just like my shoulder, I'm on this side of the joint. All my pressure in the shoulder is coming from this hand. It's on the same side of the joint, and this is just supporting the weight of her arm. I'm here, I'm on this side of the joint. I don't put joints between me and what I'm stretching. Okay, so there's elbow flexion, extension, pronation, and supination. For the hand and wrist, I can do, what's this one?
Extension, flexion.
So I still can support the hand. I like to just get my whole hand in there and flex and extend. What else motions do I have there?
Inversion, eversion.
So it's ulnar deviation, radial deviation. So I can ulnar and radially deviate her hand or her wrist. So I've got flexion, extension, supination, or pronation, supination, wrist, extension, wrist flexion, wrist, radial deviation, wrist, ulnar deviation. Hand, I like to do that hand the same way I do that foot. I'm going to open that hand all the way up. Maybe give them a little bit of a hand massage. I'm going to shake out those metacarpals. Okay, I'm going to curl those fingers down. I'm going to open them up. If there was really hand dysfunction, a lot of time OTs can end up doing a lot of the hand stuff. That thumb, it's opposes, right? So there's more motions in the thumb than there is a finger. So I just like to make sure, we're not going to spend a lot of time right now arguing about is that abduction or extension, and make sure that thumb's going everywhere it belongs. So it should be able to oppose all of your fingers. So I should be able to bring it across. I should be able to bring it out. I should be able to bring it in and down. Okay, so thumb, fingers, shake out those metacarpals, open that palm up, flexion, extension, radial, ulnar, supination, pronation, flexion, extension.
Still got to do the neck and the shoulders.
Still got to do your neck and the trunk. Yes.
Let's get
Let's
with it.